Hello again everybody and welcome back to another review. Today I'll be reviewing a very special figure to me personally, that being Soldier Story U.S. 101st Airborne Division Bastogne 1944, released in 2010. Now the reason this figure is special to me is that he was the first non-dragon figure in my collection back when I first started this hobby. However, that specific figure was rather incomplete as I didn't have the skills to completely assemble him back then. And thus when I saw this going for a low price, I decided to get him as a second chance to complete what I think is a really great figure. Honestly, I think great is an understatement, as this figure is nearly perfect in my opinion. The weapons, accessories and uniform all come together to produce probably the best Bastogne paratrooper out there. During the Battle of the Bulge, paratroopers of the 101st Airborne defended the town of Bastogne from the 20th to 26th of December 1944. During the siege, they not only had to battle German forces, but the exceptionally cold winter with temperatures sometimes reaching -25 degrees. When asked to surrender by German forces, Major General Anthony McAuliffe, commander of the 101st, famously responded with one word: nuts. Following their success in defending the town, several regiments within the 101st were nicknamed the Battered Bastards of Bastogne. Now, onto the figure itself. And this is the figure with everything out. The figure itself, its equipment, weapons, accessories, the signboard that comes with the figure. Looks very nice. And let's take a closer look at the figure, starting with the head. As you can see, it comes with a beautiful M1 steel helmet. Love the netting. Also has this band around it, in case you want to slot anything in there. Head sculpt looks very nice. Not too sure who it's supposed to resemble. If anybody knows, do let me know. And a scarf. And as you can see, I kind of just placed this trench knife over there, following some of the promotional material this figure has. Some insignia on both sides. Hand grenade. It's a beautiful Thompson submachine gun. Really like the detailing on it. It's a magazine bag. It's a gas mask pouch. His pants. And I really like this detail on this figure, as members of the 101st Airborne used to, or rather they made their own what do you call this, pockets, additional pockets. So as you can see, they are different color than the pants, since they were usually made out of different material. So really nice detail on the figure. And his boots. And this is the back of the figure. Rear shot of the helmet and the band, scarf, insignia, its webbing. You can see it's a canteen pouch with canteen. Here is a ammunition pouch. His holster, though sadly due to the effects of time, is kind of weathered out, and I didn't want to risk damaging it, so I didn't place the pistol in there. Might have to get a replacement for that. The pockets I mentioned earlier, which they custom made into custom added into the pants. And here's a figure in his alternate look, this time wearing his winter coat. Let's start with the head. As you can see, he's wearing his wool cap, his scarf, and his great coat. And I just wanted to point out that since the trench knife hasn't got any sheath, I have it tucked in over there, trying to recreate what's seen in the promotional material. Here is his radio, his bag, and as you can see, I have him wearing his gloves, which as usual are a pain to put on. His gas mask bag. From what I understand, the paratroopers would repurpose the gas mask bag for everyday items, stuff like that. And here you can see the sign that comes with the figure. Looks really nice. I wish more figures nowadays come with cool accessories like this. His helmet, it's Thompson. And here's the rear of the figure. And here are the weapons the figure comes with, starting with his primary weapon being the Thompson submachine gun. I must say it's a beautiful piece of work. Among all the companies, I think Soldier Story produces the best looking ones. Comes with one additional magazine with some spare bullets, which you can insert if you want. A single grenade, M1911 with 2 additional clips. A very nice trench knife, though sadly it doesn't come with any sheath. Yeah, it doesn't come with any sheath of any kind, so you kind of just have to tuck it into the uniform somewhere, which is a real shame. They could have produced one for the boot, one of those boot sheaths. They always look great. And although not really a weapon, he does come with a machete, probably a remnant of his jump into Normandy, where they use such things to cut through the hedgerows. All in all, a fantastic figure. Highly recommended for any World War II figure collector out there. My only gripe with the figure is that there isn't a proper sheath for his trench knife, but other than that, I think he is almost perfect. Also, like all Soldier Story figures from his time, I recommend being very careful when posing the arms, as they are known to come loose, which is sadly what happened to this figure. Anywho, thank you for joining me on today's review, and I hope to see you all again soon. Ciao!